you see? Can't you see? 幸せの基準測るものさし自分の心の中にあるのさ You can find, you can find 足りないもの数えるくらいなら足りてるもの数えてごらんよ Count what you have now Don't count what you don't have Can't you see, can't you see Don't count what you don't have You can't have so much You can't find Can't you see, can't you see Don't count what you don't have You can't have so much You can't find
Hello, welcome to another episode of Awkward Moments with Jatsu. Hope you're having a lovely Saturday so far. Thank you, Barry, for the first tier redeem, and yes, you are indeed very speedy. And hello, Pixie, thank you for the riot. You are here just in time to hear me start. Lucky for now because mother-in-law is here to steal the kids. No problem at all. You go sort that out and feel free to just have me on in the background. You know, I'll try and keep the profanities to a minimum, seeing as family are around. But no, thank you for the lurk. I very much appreciate it. But yeah, I hope you're all having a lovely weekend so far. My words are not coming out today. So I am actually... I'm not prepared for today, honestly. I was like, yeah, I'll set everything up, I'll be ready. I'm not ready at all. I was like, oh crap, it's 3 o'clock. Better get ready to start streaming. So do bear with me whilst I sort out the screen. And then when I logged into OBS, I had to accept the cookies for everything again because OBS has been a little bit funky. I don't know, it's been a bit weird. But anyway, it's all sorted, so everything hopefully is running nice and smoothly. Let me go to the main stream, even though, like I said, I have nothing set up. Eat all the cookies. I was supposed to bake more cookies today actually, but I did not. That's really bad. But you know what, I'll prep the dough later today. It shouldn't be a problem. But whilst we are waiting for me to load up my Switch, we can enjoy the music. Oh, what? Okay, hang on. My Switch is like, please update. I was like, okay, fine. Oh no, did I cancel? I cancelled it by accident. Never mind. Okay, let's just continue. Okay, no, it won't let me continue. Fine. Okay, so whilst we're waiting for my Switch to quickly update, I should have switched it on earlier on. Oh, that was quick. It's updated already. Nice. But yeah. So it's the weekend. I also didn't wake up early enough for my walk. However, whilst I didn't wake up early enough, I was up at like, I think 7 or 8 o'clock this morning. and all I could hear was the rain. And I was like, right, even if I woke up a little bit later to go out for my walk, there's no way I'd be doing a walk. It's way too muddy now. Especially if it was like a light rain, then maybe, because it wouldn't have been super muddy, but the rain was heavy, like super heavy. So there was no way I could have done the walk. Press the A button. Oh. Right. Let us lower the music. Aha. There we go. Let me know if the game music is too quiet or too loud, but we are going to continue with our trial. We've gathered as much evidence as we can already, I believe, so we are now going to be in court. Okay. September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look. Oh, it's Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth. Sound level seems good to me. Thank you for checking, Barry. Very much appreciated. I received a call from Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What does White have the judge in his pocket too? Edgeworth's face is me whenever I wake up. I think that's everyone's face when they wake up in the morning. Don't worry, it's my face too, Barry. So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty, end of story. I'll do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like that? Innocent. How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who's guilty and who isn't. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth. You've changed. Phoenix? You know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? Phoenix? Wow. Court will be starting soon. What? But wait. Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. Oh yeah, I forgot. Phoenix is being accused now rather than Maya. I forgot. Give me 2 seconds, hang on. Alright, I need to grab some of the blankets that I've got just to shield my arm from the table. I am planning to get a new table soon because another leg has come loose. Oh dear, yeah, another leg's come loose. So I need to look into a replacement for it. However, I need to find a table that's deep enough because I have quite a bit of equipment on my desk. But also want to get another desk with like a good bit of storage on the side as well. So I was looking at IKEA and they've got some nice things, but the table that comes with the storage unit isn't deep enough. It's only 60 centimeters. My current one is 65. I'd like one a little bit. I like one that's about 70 centimeters, maybe. That'll give me plenty of space to work with. But I will look into that in the new year because at the moment I'm just trying to concentrate on sorting out Christmas presents for my friends and family, as well as my insurance payouts is due this month as well. So I need to look into that to see what deals I can find. I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. Dun dun dun, we're in court now. September 9th, 10 o'clock, District Court, courtroom number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honour. The defence is ready, Your Honour. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honour. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Raise an objection. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fay? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanour. Smug bastard. But we love him for it. We love Edgeworth for his smugness. Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Oh, I hate this guy. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Look at him all sparkly. Your name. Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear. Do my locutions confuse? Edgeworth is like table slam. Your name. Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fay? That would be negatory. That would be negatory. No, I did not. Oh my god, I'm going to struggle to read today by the looks of it. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Ho ho ho. Ugh, so creepy. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Oh, Maya's our assistant. Witness account. Let's see. It was about 9, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man, attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Dun dun dun. We're gonna rip you apart, Mr. Red White. Let's press. How do you know what time it was? Because I'm always positively perfect, you know. No, you're not getting away with that. You are so mistrusting, Miss Lawyer. So, what was the proper term for security again? Oh, secretary again. Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9 o'clock. It happened soon after room service arrived. That's what Miss May said too. Let's press further. True, the bellboy who bought the coffee saw Miss May, but he testified that he did not see you at the time. This is your concern? Still, silly lawyer, Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course he could not see me. He would need X-ray vision to pull off something like that. Tell us, what were you doing at that time? Let's read that. By the window, you mean the one directly across from Fay & Co. law offices? Correct. That is the only window, you see. And there you were reading papers. Correct. The Gateway is a businessman's hotel, and I'm a busy man who had business to do. A bedlam. It must have been when you attacked, I assumed. We see. Continue. So you were reading your papers until you heard that sound? But of course, I am no snoop peeping out of windows at night. I mean, if you're staying in a hotel, I look out the windows at night. I'm not peeping, I'm just looking. I'm just looking outside to see the view. No? No one else looks outside the windows at the hotels? No snoop? Yeah, right. You've made a career out of snooping. Spiky head. Oh, was that what you wanted to say, Phoenix? Really? You had a problem with him calling you spiky head man? I mean, look at your hair. It is pointy. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Sparkle, sparkle. Counting both eyes, 40. 40? Don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say that his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway? And what did you do then? Oh, I don't need to read this. I've already done it. What was Miss May doing at that time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on TV and was weeping openly. Did you know she had been taping? Did you know that she'd been tapping the Fay office phone? Irrelevant. There's nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Fay woman. You'd make a good politician, Mr. White. Oh, I know. After all, I am El Presidente. El Presidente? Not Dante? Please continue. Okay. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. The victim ran to the left and you gave chase. We can present something here. What's this? The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right. Oh no, here. There we go. Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left. But that direction contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. I love this song. Oh, it is simple. You must have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here. And the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as she claims she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? His flabbergasted face. Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. I doubt it. Or rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co, of course. Ha ha ha, we've got you now. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. We're gonna point him here where the killer is. Oh wait, get him to present. Take that! This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Ha ha ha. Order. I'll have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion. The postulations of the defence are a distortion of the truth, Your Honour. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho ho ho. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing. The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologise. Mr. Your Honour, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Ooh. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That was what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? Well, the autopsy will say otherwise. That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Oh, we're going to press all the statements anyway. I need to wake up. Oh my god, I keep yawning. What do you mean by that? That is what I am about to explain. You Americans, always so impatient. It does not become you. Hey buddy, you're an American too. What do you mean first? First? That is what comes before what happens next. You do speak English, right? Please, sit back, relax. I'll try to use simple words for your benefit. First she ran to the left and then... I didn't hit anyone. Now, Mr. Wright. There's no point hiding things from this court. I'm not hiding anything. The prosecution requests that the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Why is he mad at me? What do you mean next? Next is what comes after first. I know that. Then that is all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right. Oh, wait, hang on. No. Right, let's press this. Stop saying it was me. But it was you. Mr. Wright, if you claim that it was not you, then show us proof. Can I do nothing right? Nothing? May I continue? We don't need to press that one. Press this one, but I want to show the autopsy in a minute. You're watching both times. I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying to this sooner. What do you think, Phoenix? I think we've got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face. We are going to. Okay, let's find that statement. The twice. Okay. Autopsy report. Oh wait, I've just passed it, haven't I? Died from a blow by a blunt object. There we go. Mr. White. The victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I'll refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honour, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honour. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I empathetically request that there be no break, Your Honour. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony, the crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White? Oh, okay. Should I give him? Because he's gonna break, like, sooner or later. And when he breaks, I kind of want to give him a in it blood kind of voice, a proper London accent. I think that'd be quite funny. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just gonna have a bit of tea before we start this next testimony. Also, I apologise. My reading's quite bad today. I am. My brain's struggling to keep up, and I think I know why. It's because my sleep has been pretty awful. I tried to get to sleep at a decent-ish time last night, and I just would not fall asleep. So I need to find some sleep aids. So I've gone through listening to music, having shows play in the background, like not all at the same time because that'll give me some sensory overload. I definitely wouldn't be able to sleep then. So I've had music playing that stopped working after a while, and then I had like shows playing in the background, like Friends, just because it's nice and simple and easy, and I wouldn't be paying too much attention to it. So that worked for a little while, and then it stopped working, and I've kind of gone back to music for a bit. It's semi-working, but also not at the same time. I don't know what's happening. My brain just refuses to go to sleep. So yesterday, I had to do an early shift at work, and I only had 3 hours of sleep, and having to function a full day's work on 3 hours with no break is a tough one. But even after that, at the end of the day, and I had a nap when I came home, I'll admit it, I had like a half an hour nap, and then I woke up and I was awake for ages. But it's just, it's difficult to fall asleep. And I don't know why. So yeah, I need to find some different sleep aids. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwop. He's sweating bullets now. Thwop indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honour, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Do you have a stomach ache? Oh, that's a shame. Like Phoenix says, deal with it. This is almost over. Ha ha ha. Okay. Right. You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that. The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix? Doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, very odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. Last time lying on the floor when I looked. Lying on the floor when I looked. Is it this one? Yeah, it is. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Ugh. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct. That would be no problemo, right? Big problemo. There's a big problem here. What problem is that? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred. Correct. That is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniably, unimpeachably. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. What? Why couldn't he? You have proof? I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. Take that! Look at this. These are the floor pans of the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you'd be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Oh, Mr. White. What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosito, Mr. White. If you were in the Gatewater Hotel, as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognised the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fay Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. I'm not going to do a scream. Oh dear. Oh, he's broken. Have we broken him? Mr. White. Mr. White? We've totally broken him. You did it, didn't you? Oh, let's move this here. I'm going to keep my water bottle up. Me constantly reaching for it. Mr. Your Honor, I, Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now, What? I said, you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Oh, Edgeworth, you trickster. Order, order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honour, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White. In order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honour. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He is determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. Oh my god, that was hard to say. Mr. Wright would like you to know that Mr. White is the murderer. Oh my god, Wright and White. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Oh, Miles. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Oh, why did you give him an escape route? Leave it to me. I feel faint. God damn it. We were so close as well. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That was when I saw this glass light stand. So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over, by the sound. Correct. That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Okay, let's press every statement. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. Was it really you who went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fay & Co. law offices. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honour. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Yeah, right, you were tapping it for your own selfish reasons. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it. There's something there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can blast something out of him. Oh wait, we've really pressed everything. Oh, don't tell me I've run out of ammo. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honourably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honour. Phoenix. Huh? Phoenix over here. I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? Oh, he passed out. Oh no. Where am I? In the lobby. The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. You're finally awake. Good. Did he pass pass out again. Hang on. I forgot that he passes out 2 times. Hey, Phoenix. Gag. That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. It's Mia. In Maya's body. You're... Maya? Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's why I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah. The one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix, Wright wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. Oh wow, $1,000, wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Dun dun dun. Last minute evidence. Which in a real court would not uphold, by the way. I'm not a lawyer, but it's a bit obvious. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant, rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honour. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honour, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honour, please, give me one more chance. I promise you. This is the last I'll ask. But to But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Right. Dun, bum, 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 bum. Okay, so where do I present it though? At the beginning of September? Does it matter where I present it? I can't remember. The first sentence will do fine. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? But you're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honour, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder. Ahaha! You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly enter Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand couldn't have been there. Oh, it's breaking! Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No. It's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of... Oh, not so fast, Phoenix Wright. Eh? What? No way can he worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claim. However, there's no concrete proof that Mr. Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. No, we'll object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if anyone's going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need the day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course, thank you for your time. Oh. The witness will stay. Mia. Phoenix. Read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Memo received. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. Oh, what are we reading? The memo Mia given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How? How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. Oh. This wouldn't hold up in court either. It's blackmail. I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well. This court finds the defense Rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Woo! We did it! But that's quite an underhanded win, in my opinion. That is all. The court is adjourned. Because we pretty much blackmailed Red White to admit his guilt. I mean, he did do all the things, so he deserves to be punished for it, but that was quite underhanded. I suppose, though, if we hadn't done an underhand way of dealing with this case, he would have gotten away with it. September 9, 2:24 p.m, District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live. My time here's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief. I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix. Can you come to the office tonight, say 9? The office? I'll see you later. Chief, Mia. September 9, 9:02 p.m. Faye & Co. Law Offices. He's 2 minutes late. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. Mia? I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face. Mia? What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Faye, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought. Let's make this casual. Yo, Nick. Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what this means? We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. Law Offices. It's a good ring. Got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Aww. That's so cute. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. It really is a shame that Mia didn't, well, she had such a short run. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy, burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a wasting. Okay, wait up. The end, well, not of the whole game, just this chapter. Ooh, oh my god, we get to meet the Still Samurai. I love the Still Samurai. It Wendy Windbag as well. Oh, I love her. She's one of my favourite characters. She's the most annoying, but one of my favourites, honestly. And she's one of my favourites because he disgraced me for the last time. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you will ever see. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa! Grah! The warrior swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. So Ace Attorney had an anniversary in had its 25th year anniversary. Is it 25th year or 20th year? I can't remember. Or was it 15 years actually? Maybe it's not been that long. Anyway, they had an anniversary back in July time. And then they did a concert. So the concert was live at one of the Japanese concert halls. You could view it online. So you had to pay. But me and my friends, we paid for like one online ticket, and then we just streamed it onto the TV, and then we watched it together. And they played the Steel Samurai's theme song. And I was like, oh my God, yes! This is what this is about. That rocked. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? Oh, look at this, so cool. He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? And what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17, see? I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. And watch it with me. He's really cool and it's really popular. To be honest, he's only 24 and he's a partner of, well, he's got his own law offices. That's actually really young to have your own law firm. Then watch it with me. He's really cool and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about kids these days. Gramps. Wow. The Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. Oh no, he has no clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of town for some time. But no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. October 16th, 8:14 AM, Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Hello, this is Phoenix. Nick! Maya, what? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Huh? You mean the guy on the show? Yes. They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick, please, Nick. October 16, 9:22 AM, Wright & Co. law offices. Maya's here, watching TV. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Jesus. Yes? Wright & Co. law officers? What? Nick? It's the Steel Samurai. What? Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in the detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. Right. What to do? Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center. Get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. Okay, so we're going to go to the detention center. Seems that's where we've been directed. October 16th Detention Center, Visitor's Room. What's wrong, Maya? It's him in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. But he definitely did it. Murder, at least once, maybe twice. Whoa. What are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No. This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. Oh, bless him. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Nick. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. She changed her mind so quickly. Alright, let's talk to him. Look at his hairy chest. It's not even like a little bit of hair. So usually there's just lines, but he's got full on. It's like he's got a wig down his shirt. Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around, the staff gathered at the studio. The evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Damn, that's some gaping hole in that guy's chest. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had expertly skewered, but he had been expertly skewered with the samurai sword. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologise for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of near old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time. Bless him. I see. Near old Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action sequences until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. Some action hero. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go. I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs. Right, so we are going to investigate the scene of the crime. Well, if we can get past the front gate. October 16, Global Studios, main gate. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited? Hey, you there. You want in? You gotta go through me. Maybe I should give her a gruffer voice. Sorry. We're, lawyers. Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Used today, something horrible happens and you'll... Oh, she goes out too quickly. This is Wendy Oldbag. And she is my favourite character because of how she just goes off on one. Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know, it's possible. Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to, used today. Oh, she is hilarious. So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was the studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then too, he was. Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to plain villains now, not exactly the best material to work with. She's a real fan of Hammer. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by that mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? There was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got in an unlucky break after that, reduced to playing the villain on children's programs. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers. Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request. And maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. Okay, so we're not going to get past her. Detention center. Hello? How was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Let's do the security lady. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady. She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let you up on you. She's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. Way. I hope this will get me past security lady. Let's move. Back to the studio. Right, let's present. There you go, old bag. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter request from Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognise the bold, childish scroll. Powers' request given to the security lady. To think he would entrust his fate to use of such unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here towards the studio. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. Huh? There are maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! We just stole from her and made her angry. Right, let's move. Move. Outside Studio 1. Oh, I need to stretch. Oh my god. Stretch. October 16th. Oh, that's someone's bike backfiring. There we go. Bang, bang, bang. Okay. Hey. Are you that murderer from the other day? It's that confused detective. Hey, pal. You know Prosecutor Edworth is all upset and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey. If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Oh, poor Gumshoe. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I say he's a character, alright. Right, let's talk. So, how's your investigation going, detective? Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right, so detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. 10:15 at 2:30 PM calls. Pierced through the chest by spear. Okay. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? No, it's not. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Can't get peace here at all. Like busy doing something and then I get interrupted. Sorry about that. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Oh, God. Now the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 PM. At that time, there was no other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 PM. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30, and that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm blind, ask the security lady at the main gate. Oh my god, sorry. My headphone. Basically, I was in the. Basically, if you heard that was my mum just entering into my room. Oh my god. And now I'm all flustered. And then I turned on my ambient sounds on my headphones and then I had to turn them off because things were sounding weird. Nick, if that's the case, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? What kind of evidence? Well, that photo. The photo of the still samurai heading toward the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up on that gate? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no. Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh. We'd like to ask the employees some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Ha ha ha. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Oh, wait, hang on. Nick, look. That security lady's in the gas station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Hey, you! Well, aren't you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Let's see if she'll talk to us. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that. I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. Oh, wait, hang on. Central position. Okay, we've already read this bit. Okay. Oh no, we didn't read this bit. That's alright. It's basically us re-asking her the same questions. Hang on. I thought we'd already done that bit, I apologise. Anyway, Mr. Hammer. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was, past tense. Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate is a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? About the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. She won't let us view them, will she? The security lady must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk in there. I can see the computer that runs the security camera. The computer that runs the security cameras. Hey, no touching! Okay, so we can't touch that. We'll move then. Oh, we can go to the employee area. We were given permission to go anywhere. Okay. Nick. This is where they do all the behind the scenes stuff. Hey, look. There's Powell's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Shall we examine the outside, actually? No, not move, not move. Examine. Right. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. Door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir. What do you mean, find? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon, for crying out loud. Oh, nothing there. Ah. Right, stop clicking things, Jatsu. Come on. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh? It's so normal. I was expecting some cool themed snacks or something. Popcorn, at least. Wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this! Ladies first. Can I examine here? The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. What? Maya, I think you'll find it's the second stomach for desserts. Oh, what's this? The metal grate in the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in like that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right. Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid. Sure you are, Mia. Or Maya, even. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It means it's a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? Yeah, but you still have to cycle on an electric bike. It's just not like automatic. You still need to like pedal to charge it up and then get it going. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably near Old Tokyo Castle. Ooh. Okay, so that's done. Can I go into his dressing room? I can. Let's go in. October 16th, Global Studios dressing room. Powers dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. Examine. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. I'd say you're already wearing one myself. That's so rude, Nick. Oh, no clothes here. Oh, I'm clicking too fast, hang on. They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair still nice and spiky, just how I like it. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Oh, this is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on. No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I, kind of love samurai movies. Kinda. You'd love them, Maya. I keep saying the wrong name. This must be Powell's bag. Hey, don't open that. Look. An employee card key. That must be Powell's. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow. We're borrowing the card key. What else is in the bag? I wonder what else is inside Powell's bag. Stop that. My partner, the thief in training. Okay. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? Come on, Nick. Surely you've got several stomachs too. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. That's it really, I think. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. Okay. Alright, let's move back to the employee area. Examine. Have I got everything out here as well? Oh, no, I didn't get everything. That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? Let's slide over. Anything else? The grate that used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on. Okay, so that's done. We already looked at the table contents for the food yesterday. Okay. Let's move. Studio main gate. Outside Studio 1. This is salmon. So we know about this camera here. Hey, there's a camera there. That's a security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went there. There's a number plate on the camera, ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty bad, strong yesterday, and the head broke off. It took that tree down with it too. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened. Alright, we're in. She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Let's move. Inside Studio 1. Oof. Scene of the crime. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the still samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Let's examine. Ooh. Look, a ladder! That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. This girl is out there. What else is here? I want to do the outline last. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you, no touching that. Sorry, my partner's kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. I kind of did Penny and Maya's voice quite similar, sorry. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now, and yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. I didn't realise the woman in the back was Oldbag, Wendy Oldbag. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Powers' dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of a girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry. So much for getting confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue, a lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information on that. No, thanks, that helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about the security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Okay. We're not really going to get much. Oh, wait, hang on. We're going to examine this. The outline where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny. I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. That's true, Nick. Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey Nick, take a look at that. One of these black and white balls they clap at the start of the filming. And look, a megaphone, a real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more troubled than I thought. Oh, what's this? What's this? That's a reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. Huh? What? Where's your enthusiasm for things entertainment? Well, lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director or maybe the still samurai. I think she's being serious. I mean, come on, let Maya have her dreams. If she wants to be the still samurai, she can be the still samurai. Alright, let's move. Here we go. Oh. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. Assistant's claim. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 PM, correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Eek. Alright, you better tell me quick, you spiky head cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to assistant Studio One. Her? She's not even a full-time employee. Or you youngins are like that nowadays, running your mouth like there. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna let her run her mouth. Whilst I take another sip of my tea. She left. Well, Nick? This is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Oh, let's examine. We need to examine the computer. Oh, right. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Oh, I'm gonna spill this everywhere, aren't I? Is it enough? Aha, there we go. That will do. Oh. Sorry, don't mind me, just refilling my tea here. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Try it. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. It looks like the camera turned on at 1 PM that day. 1 PM. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Oh. Is it 7:03? There. Entered. Nothing happened. Huh? Maybe I got the number wrong. Maybe we should go look at that camera again. Did I get the number wrong? I'm still gonna not remember it. There's a camera here. ST1307. Okay. Right, let's go back. Should be main gate. Examine. Oh. ST1307. Try it. $1 o'clock. ST1307. I was close. I remember the numbers backwards. So instead of 307, I put 703. There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. October 15th, 2 o'clock. Photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day. Nope, that's the only one in the computer. Hey, Nick. Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. Oh no, are we gonna accuse Old Bag? Yes, let's save. Oh my god, I need to stretch. Yeah. If you haven't stretched for a while, please do so. And if you haven't hydrated for a while, please also hydrate. Thank you, Barry, for redeeming the hydrate. Oh, okay. Let me drink my tea. Oops, so sorry. I just whacked the mic. October 18, 10 o'clock. District Court. Don't hurt my ears. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean to hurt your ears. I'm sorry, Barry. Please forgive me. Please, please, please forgive me. District Court number 14. Number 4, not number 14. Oh, we're up against Edgeworth again. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honour. Don't worry, it wasn't loud. Thankfully. I mean, I do have my mic capped at, I think, -8. So hopefully, if things do get a bit too loud, it won't hit the. I can't word today, honestly. I have a limiter set, so even if there is something really, really loud, it shouldn't go past the limiter, and the gate of the microphone should also close if something gets too loud, so it shouldn't pick it up at all. The defence is ready, Your Honour. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Look at Gumshoe. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studio. The security lady that works at the studio was here at 1 p.m. on the day. Past the security station there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is a scene of the murder where the body was found. Now on the day of the murder, October 15, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m, the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. A samurai spear was found lodged in the victim's chest, as was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to that whole thing again? No, skip it. I think I can probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Your Honour, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call this security officer to the stand. Will the witness declare her name? My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witness to say their names. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So just call me Grandma, I'm practically. Yep, off she goes again. She has a big crush on Edgeworth, bless her. Objection. I object to the witness' talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now, the victim was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, sir. I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Oh my god. Oh no. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 PM. Poor old Ham and the rest have been doing a run through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 PM when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 PM, right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 PM. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading towards the studio. You saw the defendant then, Very well, let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honour. Let's press everything. So up until that time, anyone who wanted to could go into the studio. Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no. But the main gate was locked, dearie. You need an employee card key to get in. Right, the card key that I have. So what she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be there could get in. Was there anyone else at the studio when you arrived at the gas station? A run-through? They were working out a scene between the Still Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon and went to use the afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5. That's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon. So Powers was in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about laid-back hero. If there was a run-through in the morning, why did you only get there in the afternoon? What kind of errands? Oh, well, you know. Answer the question. Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers observing, you know. Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station? Whippersnapper, I told you, I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job. I'm not sure your boss would see it that way. Anyway. I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Never miss one in all my years. Wow. I want to see Still Samurai run-through too. You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty. Not a bad idea. Did you see the victim then? Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the shear before I got back to the guard station. Tell us what happened next. So you're watching there the whole time? No breaks, not even a second? Of course, I am a professional, you know. Or are you criticising how I do my job, whippersnapper? No, it's just after seeing you eating those donuts in the gas station yesterday. I can watch the gate and eat donuts at the same time. Snipper whapper. Snipper whapper. Old windbag is losing it, Nick. Why didn't you raise an objection? So the witness on duty through the afternoon the whole time. Very well. What did you see? How did you know that? Oh, I have my ways, that overdressed young detective told me. I fed him some donuts and he talked and talked. If you ask me, that detective isn't cut out for his job. Poor Detective Gumshoe, getting ratted out by a security guard. Two? You're sure? Sure as a spit. Well, who was the man? Really, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something. Now, don't get your skivvies all in a bunch. I'll tell you who it is. Or who it was. So you saw Mr. Powers? That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, Sonny? Nick, this is your chance. Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon. I'll say it again. It was him. Wait, what was the previous? Let's present the evidence here. Okay. Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Tokyo. Miss Oldbag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course! Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What? Huh? Even Edward is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow, old Windbag has left even Edra speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now, look at this photo. You can see he's dragging his legs, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? So he had sprained his ankle. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. I don't think we want to hear Miss Oldbag squeal. Okay. Whippersnapper. Hey, I haven't even said anything yet. I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow. Oh. Never mind. I'm not going to read it. Mr. Wright. Please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness. I think Edworth has met his match. Wait. Oh no, I can't examine it. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, I can check this. I mean, yeah, he's dragging his leg. But if you sprained your ankle, you wouldn't be dragging your leg like this. Let's see if I can press this. Who was present at the run-through? Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's a still samurai. Then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate. And me. And what exactly were you doing? Observing. Just observing. What about this assistant? Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such. So she didn't see the run-through then. Trip and fall. Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the still samurai, what a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course. You helped to make it better? I kissed it where it hurt. She literally kissed the boo-boos away. Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. You may continue testimony. He broke a prop. Sure did. His own samurai spear. His samurai spear. The murder weapon. Lucky I was there with the duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. It'd be better. I'd better write this down in the court record. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Faster than that. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot, okay. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honour? Well, there is one thing that bothers me. Which is... where is this still samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking through. We're looking though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the still samurai, yes. And it's clear that the person in the still samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're sure, Your Honour? Oh, object. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows a still samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defence has a point. I also wonder if someone else, not caught on camera, could have murdered Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honour. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. Oh, okay. Actually, before she continues, I'm gonna quickly pop to the loo, so be right back. Just gonna put some music on for you guys. Okay, be right back. Hello, I'm back. Sorry, it took me a little bit longer because I went to put a heat patch onto my shoulder because it's starting to ache a little bit. So I was like, do you know what? Since I'm on a Be Right Back screen, I might as well go put on a heat patch. Oh, okay, let us continue. Right, come on, old bag. Give us what we need. The time of Paul Hammond's death was 2:30 true. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the still samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. Let's press Miss Oldbag. How did you know that? Eh? Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being a secret pal, he told me everything. See, Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts. Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody suspicious looking. Right. What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before 1? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then, and I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention... Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy. Edgy boy. Old windbag here sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean. Old windbag have a way... Old windbag... Oh my god. Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. Why do I have in court records that could... Entry to Studio 1. Oh, I know what this is. Okay. The only person saw going to Powers, no one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. I know where to... Okay, so I need to present that photo because Right, it's photo number 2. So there was a photo number 1 before then. Time upon Hammer's death 2:30. True. Person saw her for studio before and was Will Powers. No one else went there. Do I present it here? I would have seen them. Okay. I'll present it here. There we go. Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sirree, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes here, it automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right, anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo, I printed the words October 15, 2 p.m, photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny? Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2? The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Ha, we got you there. Order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that no one but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself. Me? You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes. That's what it would seem to mean. Can the witness explain this to the court? I don't understand these new fangled computer thingies. Edgy boy, help! Huh? But believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper? Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? Ah, that's right. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate, someone other than Still Samurai? Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. Oh, she's in trouble. She's backtracking. I see. Your testimony, please. Ooh. The other person. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you know? Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day. Miss Oldbag, that is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it. Right, anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin your cross-examination. Well, I'd say this was a turn of the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. We need to find out who that other person is. Press. Another job. That's right. I check all the people that passed by the main gate that day. I look closely at every one of the photos that security camera takes. Do you back up all the security camera data? Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But those computers are just so frustrating. How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking? Oh, you can tell by the looks of their faces for the most part. For the most part. This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag. Well, I didn't touch that suspicious looking Will Powers photo, did I? I think she's missing the point. Well, who the heck was in that photo you raised? A fanboy. Fanboy? Still samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day. Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been leased for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain. I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids? So, on the photo you raised, he was a boy, probably second or third grade. What? Order. Let me get this straight. You saw two people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was a still samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about second or third grade. Oh yes, well you see, his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. Boy in second or third grade, I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy. Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I raised the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. Hang on, give me 2 seconds. I might need another patch. I apologise, my shoulder is absolutely killing me, so I'm just going to stick a herbal patch on as well. So hopefully that will give me a bit of relief on the shoulder. Okay, well, I'm going to put you on my neck somewhere. Wait. Let's put you here. Oh no. You can hear me struggle. I'm catching it on my hair at the moment. Good. Here will do. Okay. Right. Herbal patch on, hopefully. That'll give me a bit more relief. Oh my god. Getting all the old age pains today. Right. October 18th, 11:08. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Mr. Powers? Yes? Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So, who was the still samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The still samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone who wanted to steal a still samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick, what are we going to do? First, we play for some more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Oh, poor Nick. But Nick, you shouldn't sigh in front of the customs. Sigh in front of the clients like that. Really doesn't give them confidence in you. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Willpowers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studio was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there's still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Willpowers. Very well, Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defence disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind, however. Be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalised. Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So, who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed murder? It'd be the grade school boy, because he's not here. It was the grade school boy. Why isn't anyone saying anything? But are you seriously suggesting the boy did it, Mr. Wright? Grade school kid kills veteran action star with spear. For one thing, the murder weapon was with the steel samurai. Would you care to explain just how the boy would have obtained it from him? Maybe that was a dumb move on my part. Maybe. How about absolutely, Nick? Oh, whoops. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalise you as I warned. Oops. That's the first time we've lost some life. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Isn't that lyrics to songs? Maybe we move on, Mr. Wright. This fight isn't over yet. If you would, Your Honour, one more chance, please. Very well, go ahead. So who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed murder? I mean, do we point to the assistant girl or do we point to the security lady? I said the assistant girl. It was the assistant. The steel samurai costume was in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the steel samurai. So you're saying the steel samurai in the picture is really the assistant? That's correct, Your Honour. Is that wrong? If you're serious, you got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo? Wasn't the steel samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot. Oh, bad feeling time. Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury? Oh. So I need to point the finger at old bag. Great, brilliant. Oh, so she wouldn't have known about it. The assistant knew nothing of Mr. Powers' injury. She could look the steel samurai look with that costume, but she couldn't walk the steel samurai walk. She wouldn't have limped. That kind of takes the legs out from under that case. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalise you as I warned. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Yeah, that's definitely lyrics. Maybe move on, Mr. Wright? Okay. So it's old bag that we have to accuse. Well, apparently it is. It was a security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Who? The steel samurai was dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they'd been watching the action scene run through. There's only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Old Bag. What? Whippersnapper? Order, order. Is this true, Old Bag? Old Bag? That's Miss Old Bag to you. Miss Old Bag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself, in other words. She has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble wearing a Steel Samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her photo. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reason, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it? Is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there and do something. What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this press further. Oh well. The very same reason that makes Mr. Powers suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forgot that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler though, as you said, second or third grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? That boy is not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Is it to be nice to be the kids? Wait, hang on. Or is it to be nice? Is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders, Dave, whippersnapper? I have proof. Proof? Indeed. Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder? Yes. This is my proof. I can't see how that is anything to do with this matter. Mr. Wright? There aren't that many pieces of evidence in the court record. Please try not to pick the wrong ones. Whoops. Right, so it's not the autopsy report. I'll ask again, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder. This? The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key? I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy. What was her name? Something Old Bag, Your Honour. Then the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned. Wait a second. I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me, I'm talking. Oh, there she goes. Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Miss Olbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? By whom? Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. Oh, she's gonna spill it all. My lips were sealed. Not quite sealed. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studio that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap and I was to do what I'm told. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honour. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, let's press you. So, you were told not to talk? That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. Who are these people? Well, the director and the producer for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So, where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There's a Studio 2? Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left, the path where the monkey's head was fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue cross-examination? I think I've already asked all my questions, but... Miss Oldbag, this is a trial for murder. I know that, silly. Still, they were pretty convincing about having nothing to do with it. And they gave me a little bonus on the side. So you got your bonus and you still talked. Okay, let's take a break. Your Honour, we've learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defence's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. I understand, Your Honour. This ends the day's proceedings and the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. Well, it bought us some time. October 18, 104, District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Oh, really? It's nothing. Oh, or should I? We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that still samurai costume? Could it really have been Old Windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying some time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks, guys. Ooh, right, let's do the evidence gathering and then I will probably call it a day after that. Oh my god. Yes, let's save. Oh my god. Okay. Wright & Co. law offices. Phew, what a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance? I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. The director and the producer. Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios. Right, let's move. Oh, is Old Bag here? Is she going to go off on one at us? No one's here. Right, now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody, I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in the guard station, look, she left her donuts. What? I wasn't going to eat them. Sure you wasn't, Maya. I trust you with every bone in my body. I bet you were going to eat them. The computer that runs the studio. It looks like it's been turned off for the day. Oh, okay, so I can't grab more evidence. Okay. Well then, let's go. Hey, Nick. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about in the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. But can we get past it? Oh, we can. Let's go. This is Studio 2? I thought so. It doesn't really look much like a studio, does it? No, that does not. Hey, there's a trailer over there. It looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer. Are we sure this is a studio? Right, let's examine. Oh, right. There's a van. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it... Oh, I clicked too fast. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? He doesn't have a driver's license, but he's got an attorney's badge, which he's far more proud about. An incinerator. Apparently, they just put this one in. It's really covered in soot. They must not clean it much. Okay. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's something left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too? What is it with steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place. What? I don't know. It just feels odd. Well, where's the bones for starters? There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get so close. That fence looks dangerous. On close inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. Okay. Let's move. Oh, wait. Anything else? Ooh. These are the materials for making the movie set. They've been sitting there for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. Have I missed something? What have I missed? Okay. Can I go in? Oh, here we go. Nick, let's go inside. You think it's okay? Oh well, it's locked. Ah, shucks. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Well, let's move then, if that's locked. Should we go inside Studio 1? I don't really want to be in here. Yeah, it is a murder scene. I want to go someplace else, Nick. Okay, so we're not supposed to be here. Not there. Main gate. Let's go to the employee area. Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey. Hi, WP's lawyer, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh, don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh, Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you did work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right, I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. If you excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Olbag. Right, see you later then. Good luck with your investigation. So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through that drain. So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey Nick. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. I feel kind of sorry for him though, don't you? What, you want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? Whoa, she's serious? Uh-oh. Let's leave it be. Nah, I think we should leave it on. They only just repaired it. And if we take it off, that system will get yelled at by you-know-who. Yeah, I guess so. Wow, I didn't expect it to take it that hard. I suppose we have to rip it off, though. Right. We're gonna rip it off. Hang on, let's get through this bit. No. Rip it open. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Who the hell uses the term swell? Hey, you know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes. Hey, yeah! There. That should make the kids happy. The things we do. The drain grate is off, and I know who did it. Does that make Maya a criminal? Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that? Must be nice to live so guilt-free of guilt. Right. Okay, we've done this bit. Okay, if we borrow that, there's a difference. Right, okay. Let's move into the dressing room. I don't know what else we'd be able to find in here, though. This is where the Steel Samurai costume was on the day of the murder. That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was asleep. He was sleeping. But, Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then. She's got a point. Examine. Supermarket tabloids? Well, I'm kind of shocked. Maya, leave those alone. Wolfman found on Mars. I'll have to buy that issue. Oh, Nick. I don't know what else we're supposed to discover here. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. Must be employees. Tea and cookies. Wait, Nick. What now? These snacks, they've passed expiration date. Then don't eat them. They're snacks. They're meant to be eaten. There's no rare cosmetics here. According to Maya, that wig was used in some old TV show. Samurai Boogie Woogie, Nick, get with the picture. Look, explain to me how you can identify a show just by seeing a wig. I kind of like samurai movies, kinda. Okay, so we've done all that. I don't think there's anything new here. Oh, hello. Oh, you look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. Let's talk to her. So, how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. Haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular, a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him though. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director. Oh my god, I'm really struggling. Jesus Christ. More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? Don't present anything to her? Or maybe this. So you work with the props, right? About that murder weapon. You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around. So you'd have to be pretty strong to use that as a weapon, it sounds like. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of? Could you take a look at this? That's Mr. Powers. Why is he dragging his leg like that? What is this anyway? Looks like she didn't know about this photo or the injury that morning. Never mind. Wow, they gave a lawyer one of those car keys? Well, I'm sort of borrowing it. I see. You better be careful not to lose that. They're very strict about those card keys here. I guess they're pretty good about keeping these kind of out of outsiders' hands. Thanks, I'll be careful. Anything else? Okay. Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky. You can say that again. Let's not. So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? Sorry, but no. Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes. Do fanboys sneak into the studios often? No, not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them. But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around? The kids really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate should move. Why didn't you tell us that before? Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet. That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big. Ah, I see. Whose side is she on? You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you? No, I sure hope not. Okay. Maybe we could present some stuff to him. Regarding the weapon. Yes? Is it heavy, that spear? It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think the average person would be able to swing it around effectively. And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning run-through? Oh yes, I goofed on a round kick, you see. I broke the spear. The security lady fixed it for me right away though. With duct tape, we had. Regarding this photo. Yes. This really, truly, absolutely isn't you, right? Right. I was sleeping in my dressing room the whole time, honest. But who else could have worn it? Your costume was in your dressing room. Yes. I guess they snuck in and took it while I was asleep. But who? We found this car key in your dressing room. Oh, that's mine, yes. Can people outside the studio get these cards? I don't think so. Even I have to return the card. Once the show's done filming, that is. Huh? Okay. Right, let's hit all the evidence again. Okay, there's still stuff that I've done. Samurai soda. Too bad it's sold out. This is the leftover lunch. The remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. Okay, so T-bone steak. We reopened the grate. Oh, no evidence here. Okay. Right, let's move. I'm gonna really search everything in the dressing room, I think. I'm sure. Maybe outside Studio 2 again. Oh. This place is deserted. Crash. Eek! Nick! What was that noise? It sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Oh, it sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh? It's locked. Oh, that was... Oh my god, I'm also getting really confused who's saying what. What? Don't we have a key? No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. If they'll let us. Right. So we have to go back to the main gate. Studio main gate. Here we go. All the keys in here. The security guard station. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Oh, please don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew. I really wanted the key for the trailer. Maybe next time. Maybe we should talk to her. How are we supposed to get the key? Talking to her doesn't help either. Oh my god, how am I supposed to get the key? Okay, move to detention center? No, okay. Let's move to employee area again. Okay. Must be something. Oh no. Move into the dressing room. Oh. WTF, who would you do? Llama? What the fuck? Oh my god, I was not prepared for that. Huh? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever, lamers. How can you not know the great salmonella? Salmonella. I make the leech shows, The Still Samurai, mine, RTFC. Read the film credits. Really? You're the salmonella? I'm so sorry. You look so sorry. No, quite alright, really. It's fine, Ruffle. What is it? You know, on close inspection, yeah, hot. Oh, he's so disgusting, this guy is. Hey, do you do a lot of cosplay? Because that costume, rocket. Oh, I can't do his speech. Rock saws? What? Hey, you're drooling. Lol, buffer overrun. You've triggered my creative power. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to The Still Samurai, Pink Princess, Warrior of the Little Old Tokyo. Ruffle, laugh my ass off. Oh god. Pink princess. Why is it got to be little old Neo Tokyo? Why can't it be a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who you dudes are. That Scooty lady told you about us, eh? That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. Sad face. A T-bone steak, was it? Yeah, sucksers. I want to know sucks ors. I hate missing out on food. Nick, what does sucksors mean? No idea. Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon till after 4 with the producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated 2:30. If he's saying the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. About the producer who was at the meeting with you. Oh, you mean Diva's Quiz? I probably read her name really wrong. She's a genius. Mad skills all the way, scary though. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 PM the whole time. Who exactly are these big wigs people keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over at the network and some sponsors, also a few production guys. They piled into a limousine and got here right around noon. Major tension. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all grey-haired geezers. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. I try not to pay much attention to things that don't interest me, though. Why are you staring at me like that? Okay, we're gonna move away from this creep. Because there's not much we can get out of him, honestly. I don't really want to go back in there. Oh, aha! You again. Eek! How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost. You certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare Steel Samurai costume, told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I? A sweet little old lady wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. I guess that would rule out her being the murderer. Anyway. Know this, whippersnapper, this old lady never forgets a slight or insult, and you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed. Are you sure I'm talking a lot for someone with sealed lips? Starting now. 1, 2, 3. This lady's too much. About that kid you said you saw. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder. If I see him again, I'm taking him down. Nick, I think she's losing it. Okay. Feeling she's not going to respond well to anything I show her now. Okay, so showing her stuff isn't going to do anything. Let's examine... Let's see if we can get the keys still. The security guard station. Seeing piece that runs security camera. Hey, no touching! I guess that better investigate there later. Okay, so we'll have to move again. Hey! Hey, wait! Oh, Betty came in right through that drain. Hey, Hideo, what's your name, sport? I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. Huh? But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. There's no way to talk to an adult. I don't see no adults here, hippie fashion chick. Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked. You got to hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad. I'm Cody Hackins. Call me Kiddio again. I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer. So, you're a fan of the Steel Samurai? How dare you utter that name, evildoer? What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai side. Ha! Haha, you can't fool me. Okay, then what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8? Ha, easy. Like some fries with that? Not bad, kiddio. Watch it. What are they doing? Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day? You were here, weren't you? Did you see anything? He always, the Steel Samurai always wins, always. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But nowhere am I telling you, losers. What? Wait. Let me go. Oh, he ran away. He's gone. Huh. Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out. A bottle. Why was this sitting there, I wonder? Found on the table in the employee area, the label reads sleeping pills. Anyway, what was that kid saying? He saw everything? Huh? Where's that old windbag? Odd of her to leave her post. Hey! Nick, that was her. Stop, whippersnapper! Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy. Natch. Uh-oh, she tripped. Maya sure looks happy. Right, let's go grab the key. This will be our only chance, I think. Hey, Nick! Now's our chance. Let's check out that guard station. Good idea. Oh. This is it, Nick. The trailer key. The key to that trailer in Studio 2. We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? Right we are. Okay, let's move. Outside Studio 1. Move to outside Studio 2. Okay. I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. It opened. Great, let's go, Nick. She seems eager all of a sudden. Well, you first, Nick. Not that eager. Right, let's go inside. I forgot about these posters inside this trailer. Why does that whiteboard look like there's a phallic drawing on it? Oh no. I can't unsee it. Jesus. Eek! Someone's in here. Names. Our names? We're WP's lawyers and, I see. And who might you... Vasque? Vasks? I'm gonna call her Vasks. The producer. Vasks. She's quite beautiful. Let's try talking to her. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Miss Vask. Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. A script? The Still Samurai, episode 13. I need it. Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. We're getting nowhere fast. We'd really like to ask you about the Still Samurai. Miss Fask. It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that. Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV. The nerve of her. Hey, don't get mad at me. She really isn't helpful at all. About the director, Sal Manella, was it? What exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Nick? Are all people in the entertainment business this weird? It's starting to look like it. Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check? Yeah. Wait. Yes. If you see Manella, give him this. Why do we have to do your errands? I don't think I like her. Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright, we'll give it to him if we see him. Okay, we're gonna have to move. We know where he is. He's in the employee area. Okay, we can present him this. Here, I got this from the producer. Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13. Where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Uh-oh. My ass is pwned if I don't find it. Nick? It might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been. I agree. Okay. I remember seeing the script in Studio 1. So let's go to Studio 1. Oh my god, we're literally doing all the legwork here. We're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick, Nick. There it is, on the chair. Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. The director. Maya, take a look around that chair for me, would you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he'd left it somewhere? Aha! Found it, Nick, the script. Good work. Okay. Do we hand it to the director or do we hand it to the lady? I might see if I can hand it to the lady, actually. Here, we found it. Your script. Ah. Divask. You're not going to talk to us? Quiet. I'm reading. Just you hold on. What's the big idea? Who do you think you are anyway? And do you even know who we are? Powers lawyers. Right. Am I a suspect? No, it's just, well, no, but... You wanted to know about the day of the murder? Yes. Anyway, you could tell us. Anything you could tell us would be a big help. You know there was a meeting here at noon? Yes, with the director and the people from the network. Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked. The path? Oh, we can talk to her finally. Right. On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked. You saw the monkey on the way here, correct? Monkey? The monkey with the broken head. Oh, right, that. What an original name. Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving the head out of the way until after 3 o'clock. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer, stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus none of us could have gone to Studio One. What? It's true. A crane came just after 3 to move the head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they'd corroborate my story. But wait. What if the head fell over after 2:30? Then you could have gone to Studio One. 2:30, time of the death. Very well. Come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, 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 ook. Always with the ooking. It is a monkey after all. Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. 2:15? That's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, we're innocent. Mr. Hammer died in Studio One in 2:30. See? Goodbye. What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished. It sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. Studio main gate. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? Huh? You've got one lead. Mia, it's you. What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya's trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh wait, I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What did you mean we have one lead? The boy, of course. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you losers. I don't know. He didn't sound like he was going to help us at all. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy's our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks, now I'm more worried than I was before. Okay, so let's go back to the studios. Ooh, Look at old windbag. Or old bag, even. She's so out of breath, bless her. To be honest, I would be if I was chasing a kid all day. What's wrong? Whippersnapper. She's been chasing that boy this whole time. When I catch him, Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. I got a hostage now, whippersnapper. A hostage? What happened to the boy? If I see him again, I'll lay him flat. My, what a violent old lady. Kid stole her pupils. She has no eyeballs. Hey Tech, thank you for stopping by. She's so angry that she's lost her pupils. Actually, I met with the director just now. Eh? My heart, I don't feel so good. Is she okay? Before I go, I'd like to visit the place where poor Hammer died. Right, she was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. What's this about hostage? When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. He'll come back. For this one. It's kind of hard to understand her with all that huffing and puffing. Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we gave him that. Good idea. Miss Oldbag, might? No. I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do. Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? Trade, I wonder. Of course we have something to trade with her. We're going to give her the card key. Hey, that's a card. Studio One. Right, a card key to Studio One. I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit. He died. I was his fan. You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag? Studio One isn't my turf. You'll let me borrow it then? If I give her the car key, then I won't be able to get into Studio One. Lend her the car key. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this and we're even, deal? What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card? That sneaky kid dropped it. I figure it's pretty important to him, though. Thank you. I'm have use for this. This must be the hostage she was talking about. Right, I'm off. Bye, old bag. There she goes, hobbling off towards the studio. Let's move. Right, where is that kid likely to be? The employee area. Hey. Hey, you. Wait a second. Phoenix, was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins. I think he ran into the dressing room. Okay, move into the dressing room. Cody. Come out, wherever you are. Right, this should be the last bit. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you. Damn it, he's getting away. Come back. There, he's back. How did she... Hey there, would you mind helping us out? Please? I'm Cody. Hello Cody, I'm Mia. Mia Faye. Nice to meet you. Yo! And I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? Cody's a little pervert, isn't he? Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. Let's try and talk to him. The Steel Samurai is so cool. I think he's the bomb. Ha! What would a lamer like you know about Steel Samurai? Hey, watch that attitude. Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid. Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid. So, do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please? I don't know anything. Looks like a little persuasion is necessary. Maybe a bribe. Alright, let's bribe the kid. These cards. Cody, this look familiar? Hey, my UR! UR, huh? UR, you know, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I'll give you this if you help me. But that's my card. By offering me something I already own, you're in effect. What is that word? Eschwing? Eschwing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. What do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics? Whatever. I don't need that card. Huh? I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours. What? After I went through all that trouble? If you want to trade, find me a really rare card. Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on. Man, for a grown up, you sure are dumb. Premium rare. Why do I feel like we're talking about steaks? So do we have to find him a premium rare card? Yeah, by the looks of it. Right, okay, let's move. Who would have a premium rare card? I have a feeling our Mr. Director's the guy to go to. I need to find him first. Is he in the trailer? Oh, hi. Hello, what brings you here? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yes? The, girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before? Nope, she's the same as always. Same as always. Okay, whatever you say. Actually, maybe she was the one. Have you seen that boy since then? Nope. You missed it, though. The security lady was chasing around after the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing? She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fist back at the guard station. Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Mr. Hammer. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer? Yes, it's really a terrible loss for the studios. But his popularity had been waning recently, right? That's true. Then again, after what happened... After what happened? You mean you don't know about Hammer? No, what? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. Ooh, we're gonna get some tea. Wait, now you have to tell me. What happened with Hammer? I'm sorry. I'm probably not the one who should tell you. Uh-oh. Why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here? I can't remember if she's the one that can help us. Do you know anything about this? Hey, that's Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set. A complete set? Yeah, a set of one of each card. Huh. Wait. That's it. That's the card I need. You don't know how long I've been looking for it. I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card. Please, I beg you, please trade with me. Trade with you? Yes, trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card. Trade me a, huh? Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? What's everybody getting so excited about? Let's trade. Okay. Really? Thanks. Then this is for you. Hey, we can go back to Cody. Yeah. And there she goes. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah, it does. Right, let's go back to Cody then. Ooh. Outside trail number 1. Move to main gate. Move to employee area. Move into the dressing room. Right, and then let's present you with the premium ultra rare. See this card? Yes, so wait, that's it. That's the last ultra rare premium card that I need. Come on, give it to me, please. You gotta give it to me. Wow, I've never seen him so eager. Right, okay, how about a trade? You're on. I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot. No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information. Huh? You sure? Fine by me. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. Right. I feel bad for setting up the kid to take the stand, to be honest. So, you like the Steel Samurai? He's so cool. I guess. You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life. I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler. You like him too, don't you? Me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai. So tell me what your favourite thing about the Steel Samurai is. Let's do his fighting skills. Got to think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, Wazam. The Steel Samurai always wins, always. Check this out. It's my fan album. What the? It's all the pictures of the Steel Samurai. I got to every live performance. Oh, I go to live. Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out. My new digital camera. Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home so I can always make another one. Well, then I'm happy to accept. Thank you. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What's her life? Okay. What happened? You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody? Cody, he needs you to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't the Steel Samurai's motto for great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too. I saw everything. Well, you might get some useful information out of him yet. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2. I had to come in through the woods out back so that old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost though. I was in there for maybe a half hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear, just like always. 1 shot, 1 kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that. I see. It must have been hard for you. Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Right, Mia? Yes? I think we can say for sure that this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal. Gumshoe. I heard everything. This boy here is a key witness, and he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Wah! and off he goes again. That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we going to do, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe Mr. Powers is innocent? I believe. Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Great. Thanks, Mia. See you soon. Dun dun dun! Okay, so we have a handicap in court. Oh, Cody's gonna be our... Oh, I'm gonna feel bad breaking Cody, but I'm going to call it a day. Thank you for those of you joining me today. We did quite a bit actually. We completed a court case and then we started another case. And then, yeah, we'll have another case to start off with on our next stream. I will be back on hopefully Tuesday. I'm just going to move this here and then put some music on as well. But yes, I'll be back on Tuesday. We are going to be playing some more Undertale, I think. Yeah, more Undertale. I think that will probably be the end of Undertale stream as well. So I'll need to pick another game to play after that, but we will surely continue with some more Phoenix Wright. I'm actually really enjoying this, even though I've already played this like several times. This is probably like maybe my 5th or 6th playthrough. I am crazy, I know. But we will get through it all. And then once we are completed with the trilogy, we are going to move on to the Apollo Justice trilogy. After we do game 5, game 6 and... Is it game 5? No, 4. After we do game 4, game 5 and 6 are completely brand new to me. So we will enjoy that together once we get there. But yes, please enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you again for stopping by and joining me for Phoenix Wright, and I will see you guys all soon. So bye bye for now.